What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Generations Legacies United. Generation selects Autobots, what is this thing called? The Stand United 5-pack. So we're going to come all the way up for this. So here you have the box. You got Jazz, Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker, Wheeljack, and Hound. Transformers Legacy United. And that is really it, just because this is a select spot. So, that out of the way. Come back down. Here are all the weapons. Let me put this in a little more. Okay. So, we have Focus. There we go. Got all the weapons here. We've got two of the familiar ones. Jazz gun. Hound's gun. Sunstreaker's spoiler. Wheeljack's missile thingy. Trailbreaker's gun hand. And then the two new additionals, which are the Elita 1 molded gun, or the Elita 1 guns, molded in gray. So, let's bring in everybody in order that they were just shown on the box. Jazz, Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker, Wheeljack, Trailbreaker, and Hound. And I gotta say right off the bat, these guys are gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So let's go one by one. Starting with Jazz. And I will say this is 10 times better than the original Studio Series Jazz. For one, the blue windows. This is an automatic win for me. And then the blue stripe is continued all the way back to here with the red. It's a darker shade of blue. The stripes here are done. The 14 is still there, but that's legally, it has to be there. They put the black here. His rims are now like a metallic silver. Lighter shades of blue. Gray instead of silver. They removed the silver here. So, yeah, there's him. We'll save comparisons for once I go over everybody, because I've got some comparisons. So, there's Jazz. Here is Sunstreaker with a nicer shade of yellow. I love it. Metallic rims again. Metallic silver here. This gray color instead of the black. They're using a more cartoon accurate grayish black, which I really like. And all of this is molded in the same colors. So this is the same color as this, and it all matches. And I love it. So here is Wheeljack, my favorite. I was so happy to finally see this, just because this looks amazing with the flat white, and the green actually works this time around. Silver and no decos. The decos, I think, were making it look too over detailed. I don't know. That's just me. He looks amazing. Post this video, he will be wearing the Non-F Productions spoiler set, because I prefer the non-F set for him. Here is Trailbreaker, done more in that grayish black with the windows, all the windows painted. The window is a solid gray, no clear plastic, which I love. Unfortunately, the windows still have this kind of crease in here because of whatever the molding, but this looks amazing. Metallic silver rims, a nice red. Just like my other Trailbreaker, I did modify him. I cut right about where the foot is here. So this from here to here will stay attached to his foot, so he doesn't look completely like Hoist. Trailbreaker will feel like himself. So, and finally, this Earth Mode Hound. What was originally Studio Series 86 Hound. I don't believe this is finally in my possession. 2 years later. Leaked in late October of 2022. All of last year and most of this year. He's mine. So, that is everybody. Now, let's get into comparisons. Here are the Jazzes. So you can see what is drastically different about them. I did paint the bumper on mine, but like you could see, my original Studio Jazz has seen better days. Like this whole window here is cracked because of the clear plastic. He's slightly yellowing. This dude has seen better days. The weapons are virtually the same. They're molded white, painted silver, but they even covered the pegs silver on the new release. So, that's Jazz. Sunstreaker. And you can see the vast difference in Sunstreaker. The yellows. I painted these intakes black. This one's got some paint chipping just from being in storage. But they look great. Let's put the spoilers on them. Because I feel like he's naked without it. So, there's Sunstreaker. Here are the Trailbreakers. You can see the line that I made. This one's a jagged line. This one's more of a straight line. But you can see what I did. I just cut down to the foot. I'm going to make it less obvious when I do it to him. But, yeah. There are the Trailbreakers. Here are the Wheeljacks. So you can see what's different about them. I still have the non-F wings attached to him because the original spoiler wings I think are in storage. So when I'm done with this video, these wings are going to him and these are going to him. But yeah, you can see this one feels more like a race car. This is cartoon Wheeljack. So that is it for Wheel. And here is Hound and Detritus. This is the Siege Hound, and here is Legacy Detritus with Hound, or with Earth Hound. So you can see, I painted his window blue. This was silver. I added headlights, made his tires silver. Oh, and with Detritus, no clear window, clear window. Well, that is it for Detritus. I meant Hound. And here they are with all of my other cartoon versions of the Autobots. Buzzworthy, Dead Hound and Ironhide, 86 Brawn and Cliffjumper, and 35th Optimus Prime. So there they are with all of my other cartoon variants of the Autobots. Now that we've covered all of them in their vehicle forms, let's get on to their robot modes. And we've got them back in their robot modes. Let's get them a little more in frame. There is everybody. And they all look amazing. So it's just more cartoon accurate colors really helps them out. So let's get them all individual one at a time. So start off with Jazz. And let's bring this up a little. Get a little light in here. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can see now just all the silver has been replaced with gray, and it really makes the figures pop. I don't know why he's looking so crooked. Is it my camera? Probably. Hang on. Okay, anyway, so yeah. No silver, replaced with gray, a lighter blue visor, and it just overall looks better. Let's get a close-up look at Jazz's face. Focus. There we go. That's nice. Articulation is going to be the same for all of them. So I'm only going to cover articulation once. Head's on a ball joint. Arms can do a full 360. In and out. Bicep. Elbow. He's got a wrist. Waist. Hips can go forward that far. Back. Out. Only that far. He has got a thigh. He has got a knee, but his joints are actually really tight this time around. They still don't like tapping in, but they're a lot tighter than they have been with this mold. Ankle and toe on Jazz. So the only other articulation I want to comment on is Hound and Hoist and Wheeljack. They all have wrist rotation. So there's Jazz. Let's give him his gun. Now he's ready to jam along the rest of the Autobots. Focus. Oh, that is Jazz. Now, let's get into Trailbreaker. You can see he looks a lot better here, but unfortunately he still suffers from hoistitis, where he's got Hoist's arm, so if you rotate his arm forward, this whole plank goes with it. You got his weapons up here painted in silver now instead of molded in gray and black. Articulation's the same, so let's just give him his gun. Go all the way onto his hand, and now it looks like it's his literal hand versus the Earthrise release. But he looks amazing here too. This piece still can come off and be used as a shield, but I don't care. It's not coming off. So after this video, like I said, I will be cutting this panel and gluing them to his feet like my Earthrise. Oh, that is Trailbreaker. Sunstreaker. Man, just this guy looks amazing. Get a close-up look at him and his noggin. Gray face. He just looks great. Now you can give him this back here, or he can hold it as a gun. But since this pack gave us 2 extra guns, you're supposed to put that up there, and you're supposed to give him this gun. I think they specifically showed off in all the images this gun. And that's supposed to recreate his gun from the series. But since him and Sideswipe are brothers and they have the same guns, if you have this gun, or a spare, like I do, that's what I give him. Plus, now it matches with his silver vents. Oh, that is Sunstreaker. Hound. Oh, we're not focused again. There we go. Here he is in his robot mode, and he looks amazing, as always. Let's get a close-up look at his noggin. Nice and green. Let's give him his weapons. His shoulder gun. And his hologram projector. There's Hound. He looks amazing. And Wheeljack. I think Wheeljack's my favorite still, just because he looks like G1 Wheeljack. So now let's get a close-up look at his face. Very nice. Just all in all accurate. He's got weaponry. You can give him his shoulder gun. Focus. Either in his hand or plug it in up here. And then you're supposed to use the second, I think this is the other Elite gun. I don't remember. Yeah, the other Elite gun. And you're supposed to give him that. But I didn't do that. That's what I bought the non-F kit for. And plus it matches him, so plug that in right there. Give him his gray pistol. Now that looks better. Yeah, so after the review, he will be wearing the non-F wings as well. But if you want to see what one of the wings looks like, don't want to come off. There's one of the wings. But yeah. And okay. And that is Wheeljack. So now let's compare with the previous versions. Alright, so the two let's put him over here. The two Jazzes, the Studio Series 86 versus the Legacy United version. You can see robot mode, they're actually not that different outside of the different shades of white. Focus. There we go. But the backpack is still very noticeable. Silver over gray. I still painted that, and he is not loosey-goosey in the slightest, which I love. So there is Jazz and Jazz. Here are the Sunstreakers, and just this looks so much better. I don't know why, but it does. Oh, the brighter yellow, everything that matches versus the yellow plastic, then the yellow paint. Just overall, this one wins. So that is it for the Sunstreakers. Here are the Trailbreakers. You can see what I meant with the arm or the mod. Yeah, that panel's just glued to his leg. I'll do it better on this guy when I get it done. But you can really tell, like, you can see him better than you can him. No clear plastic, just overall, he's better. And loosey-goosey, not loosey-goosey. So that is it for the Trailbreakers. Here are the Wheeljacks. The wings are just here because for the rest of the review. But white, stained white, I guess. So overall, I still think this one is just the better Wheeljack. I mean, I liked him for the time. He was cool, deco-wise, I guess, but obvious winner. That is it for the Wheeljacks. And here are the Hounds and the Detritus. Hound has the same weapons just because I ordered resin-casted weapons based off of the GT Jazz. Or this one has the resin-casted copies, so I just love the fact that we finally have an Earth Hound. And just, yeah. So that is it for these three. And here they are with a whole bunch of other cartoon-colored buddies. Dead Prowl and Ironhide, Cliffjumper, Brawn, Optimus. So you can just see how they all look together. Cartoonified. Overall, though, I think this 5-pack is such a good way for everybody who missed out on these four to get it, and him. It sucks that, yeah, Hound is this is the only way to get Hound right now. These other four are great. These two became very hard to get. Every time he showed up for a re-release, he disappeared quickly. Cube has been the most re-released out of the group. Him, the hardest one to get, just because he's attached to this. But overall, I give these guys a 10 out of 10 just because they look great together now that they're all cartoon accurate. So I would recommend you guys hunt this down as quickly as you can. So, yeah. Like I said, after this, getting modified, wings are getting switched. He's staying with this gun. But, yeah. So this has been the review for the Legacy United Autobots Stand United box set. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.